everybody, it is Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and this morning I am bringing you a video all about my numbers for the month of May. Now the actual, the payouts haven't come out yet, so these are my rough numbers, but I thought I'd go ahead and start talking about them now. And just know that there might be some discrepancy with the final number because, and I've had people ask questions about this. Sometimes the payout amount isn't the amount that you have calculated when you see how many shirts you have sold. So sometimes that can have a discrepancy if, say, someone cancels a shirt, or if the person buys the shirt on the last day of the month, the money for that doesn't actually hit your account until it goes, it gets sent out. So sometimes that money rolls over and goes into the next month. So sometimes there's a bit of a discrepancy. Not usually too much unless you get a ton of cancellations or things like that. So anyway, I am live this morning. So good morning in the chat, my pro thrifter. Good morning. All right, so let me talk about May. A lot of things have happened this month, or last month rather. I was tiered up in May to the 2,000 level, where I am able to upload 2,000 shirts or have 2,000 shirts live. And it started out where I could upload 30 shirts a day. Before that, it was, I believe, 15. And once they started putting the restriction on how many shirts you could upload every day, but when we first started, you could upload as much as you want all day long, right? And then after the fourth quarter, they put that limitation where it was, 5 shirts or 10 shirts or however many you are allowed to do. And I was very diligent to make sure that I got those slots filled, because to me, I see it as a potential, fully, put the potential there. And if I don't do it, I'm missing that potential, right? So even when I got tiered up, and at first it was 30 shirts a day, I think before that, I maybe missed one day of uploading. So I was really trying to get those 30 shirts a day, which was tough. One, because I was literally working on designs all day, and then into the evening, night, trying to prep for the next day. And it was like all consuming, because I don't, some of them were text-based, but I didn't want to put up just junk, So then I couldn't. I emailed Glenn Zubia, and I emailed Mike Peterson and asked them, because they're on, I think Glenn is on the 8,000 tier, and Mike, he might be on the 4,000. I don't know. Anyway, I emailed them, like, how are you guys doing this? And they both said, you can't. It's impossible, right? So when it went over, then it went to 40. I can upload 40 shirts a day. And I just knew that was bonkers. I think Glenn can upload like 90 or 120 shirts or something crazy like that every day. But unless you have a whole team of people working on that, there's just no way. So I've really scaled back. I tried to upload every day, but some days I give myself a little leeway and just don't. Like, I didn't end up uploading yesterday, but I've got, some shirt designs in my mind that I'm ready to go with today. So I'm always thinking about it. Last night I had to stop myself because I checked, I'm on my phone. And so I was looking at the news or something, and there was some news about Trump's son wearing some shirt that said "the expert." And I was like, ooh, I need to get up and make this shirt, right? But then I saw it was like the news was like from 12 hours ago. I didn't even bother checking on merch. I'm sure there was already the expert shirts up on the merch. I mean, yeah. So I contained myself and did not get up and make that shirt. So I'll have a look at the ones that are up today and see if there's any that I want to try. We'll see. So okay, I'm gonna say hello in the chat, and then I'll get started with my numbers, because I am up early. My kids have summer camp this morning, so I'm up and ready to go. And this morning, we like to share my mug. When I say we, it's me. So I have my Frodo Classic Quest mug this morning. Always a nerd. Mountain Bound, it says. Like the Folgers, right? Okay, so Andrew, good morning from the UK. Hello, Gina. Yes, it's 7:30 here about. Good morning, Lydia and Mary Jo. Melissa says it's 5:30 where she is. Morning. Rise and shine. Lydia's Rocky Mountain. And good morning, Spelt Stuff. Yep, I'm having my my coffee too. And Virginia's there. Hello. Yep, time to get up and make that money, making that merch money. Hello, Karen. I'm sure I'm missing some people in the chat because it just jumped on me. Hi, Chantel and Gina and Stephen and Andrew. I like to say hi to people. That's just my thing. Yes, Karen. You can watch later. It's okay if it's 5:30. Why are you up? Did your phone ding that I went on or something? That's funny. Nope, it's not a misfire. Apologies if I woke you up. If you have your phone set to notifications, and later, if you're new here, welcome. First of all, secondly, if you want a notification when I go live, there's a little bell next to the subscribe button, and you click that, and you get notified when I put up a new video or go live. Okay, so I'm going to share my spreadsheet, so you can take a look. I'll just kind of give you the rundown of last year, so you get a comparison. Because even now in the group, there's a lot of people getting approved. And I saw somebody asking, you know, like, I still haven't sold a shirt. And, oh, look, 2 new sales, yay. Somebody was saying they still hadn't sold a shirt. And another person asked, well, how long has it been? And 9 days was the answer. 9 days. So, like, it takes time. And I'll show you. I'm where I am now, but it's a year, and I'm a year and a half in. So it is definitely taken time, but it is well worth the wait, you know? All right, so here we go. Let me screen share my spreadsheet. I hear mowers outside, so apologies if you hear noises outside. So this is my current spreadsheet. So let me flip back to last year. If you've seen this and heard this rundown before, apologies, but I'll just give you the quick rundown again. So here's my spreadsheet I keep in Google Docs. On this side are the months of the year, January through December. And so January 2016, that was when I first sold my first shirt for my profits of $7.39. So as you see, the numbers went up and down, but overall ended the year well above where I started at $7.39. So in December, my profits were $1,599. So that was a really great year, and the total shirts sold all year last year was 785. So these are over here are where I keep track every day because I like to know. So every day I plug in my shirt how many sold and my profits for that week. So I started that in December, November. So there's that. And this is just where I calculate things. I have it all automatically to set up, to add it up. And then, bye, Melissa. So let's take a look at, hang on, hide that. Let's take a look at this month. Or no, we were here for May. Look at me get off track already. So this is my 2017 tab. So automatically my sales are up. It went down after December, but I think that's pretty standard. Well, for me it was anyway, because it was the fourth quarter. And yeah, so fourth quarter in December, what was that, $15.99. So last month in May, here we are, May, I sold 212 shirts in the month of May for the estimated profit of $1,344. Again, like in March, this is how much I had estimated to make, and I think my payout ended up being like $998. So there was a bit of a discrepancy because maybe there were some cancellations, or maybe the shirt didn't ship out the last few days right away. So it should roll over into this month. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, my estimated profits for May are $1,344 with a total of 212 shirts sold. Bye, Gina. Have a good day. So anyway, I wanted to share, again, kind of my ups and downs. Here we go. So here are where I track my numbers. Oh, you know what? I think I saved it better down here. So my average for shirts sold, this is like throughout the month, what was my average each day. So daily average on shirts sold was about 6 or 7 shirts. That's what that is. And so my daily profit average in May was $43. Now last year at this time in May, my profits, let's take a look, were $64. So, and with 14 shirts sold. So it's really worth the wait. Yeah, and it's just wait now, especially if you're new and you're really applying yourself with merch. It's going to be amazing the kind of growth that you see. If you really, I need to go through and find some of my early designs and some of my mess ups, you know, because I didn't start out this. I made a ton of mistakes when I started out. So I think if you continue watching YouTube videos and if you're wanting to learn more about, like, I don't use the Illustrator, but there are a lot of people do. So but there's a ton of videos out there for that. And I forgot there was something else I was going to talk about. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, so that's the main thing. No, oh yeah, I was going to show you over here. Okay, so this is my breakdown. This is on my merch dashboard. I'm not showing these shirts, but you can see up here, this is from May 1st to May 31st. So the way I tackle merch is different than the way somebody else, and there's no right or wrong way. Well, there is a wrong way, but as far as right ways goes, there's many right ways, because some people swear by, let me talk to you face to face real fast. Some merch sellers swear by, you know, taking time and uploading 3 shirts and just spending hours working on those shirts, researching, and that's awesome. You know, that I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I don't have that kind of time. I can do some research. Some of my shirts have got some research behind them and can spend more time designing them, you know, but if you're a parent of young children, you know, time is of the essence always. So I don't have the time to sit and go deep into research a whole lot. So a lot of my designs are really simple, sometimes text-based, text with minor graphics, and I just have to get them out. You know, we got to keep this train a rolling. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at. And it's like we were talking about this yesterday on the merch talk show. It's like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. And luckily, you know, I'm at the tier where I can upload many variations of a shirt, and just like we created a bunch of variations of that flamingo shirt. Some I liked, some were like meh, whatever. But because I have that luxury of 40 spots, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put them all up there and just see, you know, let the chips fall where they may, kind of deal. If I were on a lower tier, I would be more choosy. I would definitely save those designs for later, when, say, I got tiered up and I was like, oh, I don't have anything to upload today. Then, okay, you got something saved back. So what was I going to say? Now I've lost my train of thought. That's the only problem with the chat. I want to talk to you guys and then I lose my train of thought. So yeah, there are different ways to tackle the merch beast. And as long as you're doing it following the rules, there's not really a wrong way, unless you're breaking the rules, then that's wrong. So yeah, so my numbers, let me go ahead and show you my dashboard, because you'll see some people, when they sell shirts, they're like 50 of one shirt, and that's awesome. But the way I'm, you know, handling it is I may sell 1 or 2 or 7 of a certain shirt, but there's many of them, right? So these are units purchased. So this particular shirt sold 2, this one sold 1. This is a cancellation. This is what I'm talking about. So if I notice when I'm filling out my spreadsheet that there's a cancellation, I just don't add that in. But I don't go back. I don't have time to go back and knock out. I mean, I don't have too many cancellations. So in May, I see 4 cancellations in May. So, you know, maybe knock off $20 from my profits. Yeah. And then whatever didn't get shipped out. So yeah, my top selling shirt in May sold 15 units. So I think the rest are all, you know, 7, 5, 2, 1, 4, but there's just a lot of them. So for me, it's numbers. Getting all those numbers up there has worked for me. And this shirt that sold 15 units, I will tell you, is in an outdoor niche. So just something to think about. And okay, I think that's pretty much okay. Let me check the chat for some questions. Pardon me. Oh, and before I do that, I'm planning on doing a series. I know a lot of my videos are long, and especially some of my tutorial videos are quite long. And I get that a lot of times I'm live to take questions, and then it's really hard to find the section that I'm like, oh, I just need help with this one piece. So I'm going to start just recording videos, not live, and just breaking it down. So you might see me just like dump a bunch of videos where they're like a couple minutes long, just so it's like, I just need the part on how to get my picture from my computer into PicMonkey, because that's generally what I design in, or how to make the background transparent. My sister, she was working forever on, she created this design in PicMonkey, and she kept, she got the image from where she got it, it was transparent background, put it in PicMonkey, couldn't, and every time she downloaded it, it wasn't transparent. It was driving her bonkers, and so yeah, I'm going to start breaking it down and just doing little chunks, because I think that'll help too. And just, I mean, if you are interested, I have been doing some consultation, not a whole lot, just depending on what you need. Then sometimes it's just, I need to, you need somebody to walk you through it. If you want, leave the questions here and I'll answer them later, and in like a video format. Or if you're interested, just let me know, because yeah, I can't answer all the emails and stuff. Usually I just take the questions from emails and make a video with them. But if you're wanting a one-on-one type of thing, then that's the way it goes. Okay, so let me look in the chat, and be on the lookout for those videos with the little smaller chunks, right? Yeah, so here we go. In the chat, good morning, I'm doing well. Thank you, Nancy. And okay, you guys don't see me? Okay, they're saying Margaret's not on yet. I don't understand. Okay. I'm not sure what happened, so maybe it's going or not. Can you see me? Question mark. I'm looking at mine and it's kind of not. Anyway, so anyway, I don't know what's going on over there, but that's what's coming. And true, it doesn't hurt to have drafts ready. I am not sure. Hey, Bonafide Hustler, how's it going? Okay, they say they can see me, so I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, so yeah, if you have any questions or would like to see some sort of tutorial video, definitely leave me a comment. Just be aware that I can't necessarily always answer everybody through email and things like that, because it's kind of tough answering everybody. So I might take those questions and create a video where I can help more people at one time, because a lot of times it's the same video, the same questions. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hang in there if you're just getting started. Watch videos and listen to podcasts. Merch Minds podcast is great. And then we have our weekly show on Mondays, Merch Talk, where we just talk about stuff, sometimes Q's and A's and sometimes updates and things like that. So, okay, thank you so much, everybody, for coming to hang out, and be on the lookout for some more merch tutorials in the future. Go down there, hit that thumbs up button, and if you have not subscribed yet, click that subscribe button, and we will see you soon. Bye, everybody. Have a great, great day.